uncertainty and turmoil, America's support for Israel's security must be rock solid. And as Iran continues to launch ballistic missiles, while it arms and funds its terrorist proxy Hezbollah, we must stand with Israel. As Hamas maintains its control of Gaza and fires rockets across Israel's southern border, we must stand with Israel. And as ISIS and civil war in Syria destabilize the region, displacing millions and threatening shared security interests, we must support all those affected by ongoing violence and terror, and we must stand with Israel. Our defense relationship is critical to both nations, which is why I support the United States' commitment to provide Israel with $38 billion in military assistance over the next decade. It is why I support full funding for Israel, including for the Arrow, David Sling, and the Iron Dome missile defense systems, which save lives. And that's why I am fully committing to maintaining Israel's qualitative military edge.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakorash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yesharala that rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, out there in the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. And hey, as your brother seen in the video, hey, what does all that mean? You know what Kamala Harris was talking about? Hey, that's World War III, man. Because if America gets involved in whatever Israel, the Israelis are into right now in the Middle East, then you're gonna have other countries stepping in, Russia, Iran, Turkey, enemies and of America, man. So if this goes exactly as they're saying, then hey, that prophecy in what is it, Jeremiah 50, the least of the flock should draw them out. Right. It's gonna come to pass if a brother could get that.
Okay, this is Jeremiah 50, and let's see where to start. Jeremiah 50:45. It says, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them."
Right. Who's that least of the flock? That's the Amalekites. Right. Because hey, all Edom is Esau is the least, the most insignificant, the most vile. But out of all the Edomites is Amalek, which is those Israelis over there in Israel today. Right. So because of them, they're gonna draw them into that war, and eventually that's gonna be the fall of them and Babylon, which is America.
Right. I got one more scripture.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna continue. It says Jeremiah 50:46. "At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations." So, like the brother said, this is gonna bring forth the destruction of this place. So, it's really a pull on the The Lord's pulling that prophecy, so it can the prophecy of America being destroyed can be completed as well, because that's what's gonna come from this. The least of the flock, Israel, drawing out the other nations that are backed by Russia. Did she say Iran in that video?
Yeah. She says yeah.
And you go into Ezekiel 38, Iran has a guard over them, and that guard is Russia. So this is that World War III, like the brother said, it's about to start. Ezekiel the 38th chapter.
If I may get this, because the whole vibe of her and just America, they think it's gonna be like all the other wars that they had. They're gonna go in there and win, and come back, and America's gonna be the hero, and so on and so forth, right? Not this time, man. This time, hey, the Most High let Esau Edom build up that pride, You know, but this time, hey, he's gonna fail. Everything is gonna go contrary to what Esau Edom has planned, man. You know, if I may get this is Psalms 49:11. It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. You know, that's the spirit that they have. So to them, this war is like, oh, you know, we're gonna beat them. We're gonna go help Israel. We're gonna do all this, you know, and then we're gonna make Israel bigger, you know, and you know, win this war, right? But no, that's the pride of their heart. You know, that's why in Obadiah it says the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. You know, soon they're gonna find out that no, that this is this is part of the plan of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in getting them destroyed, man.
Right.
You know,
you can keep reading the next two verses too.
It says, nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beast that perisheth. This their way is their folly, yet their posterity approve their saints.
Yeah, so the posterity is these Edomites running around now. The basically the kids of the Edomites of old. You know, hey, their biggest thing was basically keeping Jake in slavery, man. And they think they're gonna rule forever with that military might. They think God really isn't gonna requite them or make them repay for the things that they did, because they know once they go over there to these lands, especially Iraq, that's it. You know, they're gonna be pulled over there. Keep going.
Keep going. It says, like sheep they are laid in the grave, death shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning.
Yeah, so they don't even worry about those missiles, man. Worry about Yahweh Shai. I mean, you should worry about those missiles, but I mean, the real thing is Yahweh Shai and the elect, man.
Hey, she was talking about the missile defense system. There's no defense system against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yep.
You know?
You can't put that off, you know, because see, you all been trying to put off this, really, you trying to put off this day, man. Look around. So you talking about creating $38 billion for these people. Where is this money coming from? How is this system about to keep going on, man? How long can you lie to these people about the current state of the world, man?
It says, and their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling.
That's the beauty of the Chaldees, man. That's the so-called pride of America, man. The American dream, that shit is gone, man. It's turning into the American nightmare. You know? Here it is. You lying to your people about this, you know, this C whatever. You're lying to your people about that. You about to depopulate half of them. The other half you have to send over here to this fucking war, and that's gonna actually spawn. It's gonna put you in a few different wars. You know what I mean? You already fighting in all these other lands. You know, yeah. It's over with for you guys, man. Hey, this America's done, man. We had a joke running for a while. If you can't see America's falling, that's because you falling with it.
Yep.
Here, I got one. This is Matthew 24:8. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. Because see, the elect know these things have to come to pass, man. The righteous are longing for this. You know, we're just praying to be on the right hand side of that judgment. It says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And this is just the beginning, man. Because see, you have these people, we're entering into what's called the beginning of sorrows. But you have these people who are trying to put this day off. You have these people who think that it's over, man. They're saying peace and safety, man. They all got, you know, maxed up. And now they're in that peace and safety spirit, man. They're all back in the bars. You know, they're going to the clubs. But here it is. I'm going to read the next verse. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. That's what we're going through right now, too. We're going through a famine, man. You see these food shortages worldwide. It says in pestilences. Now, even though this one is, quote-unquote, created, it is a plague from on high, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the author and former of all things, man. So even this plague with this money manipulation and with this quote-unquote, you know, thing that's floating around out here, it's still a pestilence. And earthquakes in different places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And that's the time that we're about to enter into, man. Nobody's put their hands on these rats over there in that land before, man. This is unprecedented, man. Hey, we're almost out of here. It's almost wrapped up. We don't have long to go.
Right. Hey, this is a beautiful sign. That's why the elder Yeshawamba named it what he named it. Or it's almost time.
Yeah, this is a powerful prophecy that's about to take place. Because usually when Usually when the U.S. stands up for Israel and they make a great speech about it, that means that we're about to go into a war. And they made it so subtle to you people, because you people are high off that jab, to the point where you don't realize that even this piece of safety that you're going into is actually it's a snare. You're going into your grave next. That's what's coming next. Like there's no more. It's the end of the road, man. So that's why it's such a powerful prophecy to understand, man. This is the end of the road. It's about to be like this next war. Ain't no more, having soldiers go overseas for 10 years and
Right.
Esau steal all the oil and resources, and we're just over here capitalizing off of it. We're not capitalizing as a so-called country anymore, because this place is done. It happens with the Lord takes down kingdoms and he sets up kingdoms, like it says in the scriptures, man.
Hey.
This is the time that the Lord's about to take down this kingdom. It's over with.
Yeah, hey, like it says, you know what? Let me just get it. This is Daniel. The same thing that happened to
Belteshazzar.
Yeah, to Babylon, to the original Babylon.
Same thing.
Yep.
Happened quick too, right?
Yeah, the same night.
Same
the
night,
same
that's
night. He got the, what is it, Daniel?
That's that 1 hour that the scripture talks about, man.
Is it Daniel?
So we almost at the end of this shit, bro. Once that chip goes, Apostle Har always says it's gonna go real fast, bro. We're gonna be up out of here, man. We're willing. So for those who are trying to get about this, man.
Hey, this is Daniel 5 and 25. It says, and this is the writing that was written, Mene Tekel Upharsin. This is the interpretation of the thing. Mene, Yahweh had numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances and are found wanting. You're lacking. You're lacking a lot of things, man. This kingdom, is not being ruled by the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And if a kingdom that is not ruled by the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is always going to be lacking everything, man. It might last for a little while, some longer than others, but it's always going to come to an end,
Right.
But that, like the brother was saying, this is that time, man. Now the Lord is weighing this kingdom and is found wanting, man. Now it's time for this kingdom to go down. It had its rule, And now it's through.
So I got one for you. This is Jeremiah 50 and 31. It says, let me see if I can start up. This is Jeremiah 50:31. It says, behold, crazy. Jeremiah 50:31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. And that's the times that we're coming. We're getting closer and closer to the visitation of judgment upon America. All right, and this is a big prophecy being fulfilled here. All right, according to this same chapter, the least of the flock.
Yeah.
So we just gotta like, it's so surreal because we've been teaching His word, and now the Lord is actually doing. He's bringing forth His word, is manifesting, and it's like these people don't want to accept the fact that this place is over. They want to just continue to kick the can down the road, man. And there's no more road soon, man.
All right.
It's all gonna be
no more can.
It's no more can. Everything. It's shit. The Lord said it's not gonna be nothing left of this place, and also they forgot that this place is gonna be besieged. It tells you that in Ezekiel 38. It says that Russia's gonna think an evil thought, and that thought's gonna be, and it describes the thought the Lord it describes the kind of spirit that the Lord's gonna put them in. It's the spirit of, I shall go up to the land of unwalled villages to take a spoil. That's another reason why Russia has been making deals with Iran and Turkey, because they have to fulfill that prophecy. And Iran is what they have something to do with what's going on in Israel right now.
Right.
So this war, this is going to be a very how do you say that? It's going to bring forth more prophecy, man.
Yep. And these people are asleep, man. That they in that delusion, man. They drunken right now.
Right.
They don't even see it coming. It's not even they drinking so they can't see it coming, man. They don't want to see it coming.
Right. Back then, at least, we could understand why people would not believe us, right? But now everything that we're saying,
We in the belly of the beast and you still don't want to believe it?
right? Everything is happening. A lot of things that we prophesied now have either come to pass or are being fulfilled right before our eyes.
Yeah. The beautiful part is, hey, when the Lord takes us off these corners, man, don't come looking for us.
Yeah.
Don't look for the prophets in that day, man.
They're gonna try to, message brothers on like social media and all that stuff. Like these people gonna get real desperate, man.
Right. I heard you posting those pictures.
Bro, some people already messaged me already. Hey,
Yeah.
man, what you been doing? What you been up to? Trying to sneak in there and get some information. Nah, man. I ain't been up to nothing.
I thought you were always cool, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a lot of that too before this all happens, man. Because once war breaks out, then war is just gonna spring forth, and then that's why the Lord said He's gonna cause a sword to come upon the land, man. He's talking about America,
Right, and it's gonna show the true colors of everybody. Why, and especially America, man, because America, you have a lot of fake tough niggas, man, because they trust in these false securities. So once all that shit is gone, we're gonna see who really is real, man.
right?
Who really is tough. And to be honest, it's only going to be the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because we're the only ones that know what's coming. Have the faith, have the covering, and are in tune with everything that's going on.
It ain't gonna take long for this place to break down. I mean, it's already broken down, man. This place is running on fucking fumes. They're constantly putting the defibrillator on America and giving it that electric shock to bring it back to life, man. America's a fucking vegetable.
That's right. I got one because you said how Russia's gonna besiege this place. Because this place has never had any foreign troops in here. This is Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit in the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." This is gonna lead to foreign troops being deployed here in America, man, and fucking everybody up, man. And the only ones that are gonna be able to get away is the men of the Lord, us that have been warning you about this day, man.
What's up?
Everybody else, whoever's under the vibration of Babylon and not of the Lord, is gonna get touched.
That's right.
Yes.
You got more than that?
No, that was it.
This is Ezekiel 38, verse 10. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind." It's talking about Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord's working on Russia's mind, because Russia's sitting back looking at. So you think that, Russia's looking at it as if, okay, this other huge power that I really don't like anyway, America is going to help Israel. I'm just going to help the other side. You see?
Right.
I'm just going to help that little man.
That other side is big, Joe.
Yeah, the other side is big. It talks about those nations in Ezekiel 38. See, America thinks that they're going to win this next war. They think they're going to be tough, and they're going to come. They're going to come through as the big brother, like always. Yeah, we have to fight for Israel. We have to help them and defy all odds, and come in like that big brother type of spirit. Nah, bro, you about to be that big brother that come in and experience somebody else's big brother, and their big brother bigger than you. And you look down at your little brother, you be like, nah, I don't think I think we gotta just run on this one.
Shit, little brother gonna be like, "No, you gotta fight, man. Come on, man, protect me."
And it's not
little brother gonna be sitting there antagonizing it.
And that's what Israel's doing.
And then the big brother gonna be sitting there getting stomped out.
That's what's happening in the spirit, bro.
Right. America's that boxer. And Russia's that MMA fighter. He knows jiu-jitsu.
Right,
he knows how to box. He knows Muay Thai. He knows all that. America only knows how to hit.
Exactly.
How to punch.
They don't got no defense, and that's spiritual, because America's defensive arsenal and their systems is 50% effective, which means it's 0% effective when concerning missiles. Because if one missile get through on that 50%, then that one missile can destroy the whole half of the fucking United States.
Yeah, the elite know this, man. The elite are not in America, man. The real game players are not in America, man. They got you people out here for a fucking spoil.
Yeah, it's a big you people have been bamboozled, man. And they're looking at you people. It's like You're that sacrifice. They sacrificed you, and really it's the Lord sacrificed you. It's that great sacrifice in Basra, man. But I got a little bit more. This is Ezekiel 38:10. Thus saith the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest. And that's what these people, they're going back into that spirit of rest, that spirit of peace. You see? That dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods, that dwell in the midst of the land. That's talk about you people here in America living in your delicacies and in your comfort. You've been at rest. All right, you just got your little jab. Now you're back. You want to get back into the spirit of rest and pretending everything's gonna continue on safely. Like, this is about to get real out here. You think that you're gonna look? Esau doesn't understand. You can't continue to spoil other nations and then just fight it off with a war. This is the time where the Lord is putting like
Giving them them teeth, bro.
Yeah. This is he's bringing someone. You know that saying, fight somebody your own size.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord is putting in front of you, Esau. Putting in front of America. You about to fight somebody your own size this time, man. Ain't gonna be no little you bullying him and all. Nah, it's not gonna be nothing like that this time, because the Lord has purpose for Russia that backs Iran that she just spoke on to come against you. And if this is, and people, another thing, remember I was saying that when we were a little bit earlier with the brother shit, people don't realize that this is actual war. This is not a simulation. This is not just a couple peace shots at each other.
Man, that was a real conversation. It's a real press conference. This is really happening.
Right. And these people don't understand the severity of what's happening. This is wartime now.
If they even know.
Right, that's the pride of them.
Right.
They're not taking it seriously because they think, oh, another war, well, it's just gonna be the same as the others.
Right.
Yep. So we're gonna pull out of it, and then just like this whole thing that's going on, then we'll just go back to normal.
Exactly.
Like this is it. This is that time, man, where you actually get touched, where things actually go haywire, man.
Exactly.
Con. Yeah, more than that.
Yeah, I got a little bit more. It says, Ezekiel 38:9. It says, "Thou shalt ascend." This is what. Just imagine this. Just picture this in your mind. Thou shalt ascend. Imagine the Russians just coming deep. You can see them coming from the east, or not from the east. From the I think they would come from the west, if I'm correct.
No, it'll be the east.
It'll be the east.
I think I'm not.
They'll come from the side of New York.
Yeah, I think so.
Just imagine that.
No, you know what? It might be the west. I think it'll be west because I think the west is closer.
Con. They can come from both sides. They can come from from the bottom of us. That's
what's gonna feel like shit.
That's what's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna feel like a storm coming. You know how like when you see a dark storm coming in front of you, like imagine just seeing military planes in the sky, like deep, like it darkens, kind of like the area they're over, man.
Right.
This is America. This is a game, and then you had articles over the past years about submarines appearing off the shores of the West Coast and East Coast. Russian submarines, Russian spy planes flying over America. This been planned for a long time.
When it ain't like World War II where they getting you people like prepped up and
ready. Exactly.
They ain't even telling you to.
Yeah.
They know shit. They know. You know why? Because these people will just bug out. They'll completely bug out. And why even tell these people? It's the end. Mm-hmm. If you tell these people that we're gonna lose this war, these people are gonna flip out. So they can't tell these people nothing.
Right.
It has to be that same spirit of putting on the same spirit you put on these people to make them believe that we're just actually gonna breeze through this, like the brother said, and come back to bring all the soldiers home. It's gonna be a little skirmish, and it's not that, man. Ezekiel 38:9. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land. Damn. Thou and all thy bands and many people with thee. Thus saith the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and shall say, I think I read that already.
Yeah.
And I will go, I'm just reading, and that'll be it for that. It says, and I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, and I will go to them that are at rest and dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, and to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. So the Lord has purposed all these things to happen to you people in these last days, man. This is the end of Babylon the Great, man. No more America, man.
Yep. Hey, that reminds me of the time where the Danites, they were looking for their land, and they stumbled across a land where people were dwelling without walls and villages. They were just dwelling safely, meaning they were just careless. They were partying it up. They were no care in the world until they came. That's why it was so easy to take them.
Right.
You know, the same thing's gonna happen to America. All these people, hey, they have no care in the world.
They feel like they don't even think the whole concept of ever a war even being fought in this land is like they deny it. They fight against it vehemently.
Right.
You try to tell them something like that, no. And if it does, even if they, you got these fucking smart guys out here. No, we're gonna win, or we could beat them. Technology and this, the army, that. Man, these people are smoked.
Yes, sir.
You go to 1 Thessalonians 5. That piece is saving, Joe.
This is
safe.
yeah. This is 1 Thessalonians 5. Hey, what are they doing now? Didn't they just say that Las Vegas now just lifted up the social distancing and mask mandate? So now everybody could be,
Basically, just let these people do whatever they want, because let's just keep them in the spirit of not understanding that we're in war. That's all it is.
Yep.
Bread and circus. Throw that bread and circus out there again.
Yep.
That's for the last time.
Yep. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them."
A minute ago, shit. A minute ago, everybody was scared in their house, wrapped up, masked up. Now it's all good. A minute ago, you need refrigerator trucks for these corpses. Now it's all good.
Right. "As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape."
Yeah, you can't run from this. Cause people ain't got nowhere to run to, man. It's coming to your doorstep. It's gonna be like that movie Troy, when they took that castle, man. When they took Troy, it's over with, man.
That's it.
Yep, I got one for you since you said that. This is Amos 5:18. "Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh, to what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light." And this is synonymous to the coming of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because when the Lord comes back, he's going to come back in the midst of this war.
Right, exactly. Yep.
It says, "As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him." Like the brother was saying, nowhere to hide. It's gonna be war is not gonna be the only thing out here, man. It's gonna be a lot of chaos, man. Hey, right now in the midst of them having these conferences about this war, you have what prices?
We just paid $20 for 10 wings.
Yep.
God, yeah, we did. Shit.
On chicken, on gas. If prices go up on gas, that means prices go up on everything else.
Yep.
Yep,
because the gas is put into the trucks to get everything to where it's supposed to be. So if they need more gas to get you your product, the fucking store is gonna require you people to pay more money for the product.
Yep.
So it balances it out. So that's where that inflation comes from too.
Which means what? Chaos, because people are not gonna be able to afford it. Robbery, murder. All that, man. So, I got two more. You got anything?
No.
Yeah, I had one.
Oh, go ahead.
This is Luke. Luke 17. Luke 17:26. It says, "And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage." That's what these people are doing, because they're giving them the liberty again to see. This was all just a control. This was staged, and it shows how much control they have over you people's minds. They say this on the news. You put a fucking mask on your face for a whole year and believe the shit. Now they take it right away, and you people are just quickly right back to doing your fucking madness again, man.
Hey, and it's crazy because
people are bug out Slovakia.
Because before this, you would have think somebody and like, okay, this guy seems like he has some sense.
Right.
Then this happened, like, this motherfucker, this really exposed the stupidity and the vulnerableness of a lot of these people, man.
Right.
You know,
people are looking real bad out here, man. Scared than a motherfucker. Now you back happy, because you know why you're happy? Because now they gave you the liberty to be happy again. Yeah. Just like they took your liberty to be happy away when they said put that goddamn mask on your face and shut your ass up, and you did it because you believe everything these people say.
Mm-hmm.
But they put you back into that spirit so the prophecy can be fulfilled. You're gonna be drinking, man. You're back to that spirit of the liberty to do whatever you want again.
Hell, here it is.
Oh, you got it.
So here it is. You got these fucking Khazars, these Edomites over there that's been fucking stealing since the dawn of time. Now it's the time of their recompense. Everybody in the world hates these guys, and I do mean everybody. And here it is. You got this fucking Kamala demon telling you, oh yeah, we gotta stand behind them. Everything's gonna be okay. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Exactly. It's madness, man.
Nobody's ever shot the missiles over there like that before. Not since like '59, if I'm not mistaken.
It's crazy, bro.
Because when they got in that land, they had a 7 day. It's either 7 day or 7 week. I think it was 7 day though. I think they had a 7-day war over there. So hey, all these nations hate Amalek, man.
Yeah.
Shit, Amalek's gonna get this place destroyed. Israel's gonna get this place destroyed, trying to be big brother.
Right.
To the opponent's big brother that's bigger than this one.
God. Hey, and then we're really gonna find out who that land belongs to, man. Cause it ain't to you Palestinians either. You know, none of you guys, man. You have more of that?
Yeah, that's Luke 17 and 27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage. Describing you people here in this time. This is what Yahweh Shai said. This is the vision of what will be going on in this time we're living in now. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came.
That's what's going on right now.
And destroyed them all. That's that no escape. We trying to tell you people. And that's why it's so hard for people to come to that realization that it's over. Because they're the people that the Lord is describing, all right, as far as being a part of all the people being destroyed. They're going to be a casualty. See? That's why you talk to people about America being... You can't talk to people too long about America being over.
Nah.
They're going to get too afraid in their mind, like, nah, it can't be. They don't want to understand. They don't want to realize that because a lot of you people are just... You know it's your judgment time, man. Mm-hmm. You have no understanding of how to get out of it. You just been playing La La the whole time. Been in the whole fucking... And basically in La La land, that's what these people are in, man.
All right. A bunch of children.
A bunch of children sleep.
Yeah, a child, you know, they don't like responsibility. So when you tell them something like that's out of their control and they got to do certain things to avoid it, they rather just get away from you, you know, instead of, you know what, let me do this to, no, you know? Mm-hmm. That's all American, you know, all Americans.
You got it, brother.
Where you stop at?
That's all I had.
So you can actually keep going.
Okay, cool. Luke 17 and 28. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot. Yep. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built it. That's another point too. As in what happened with Lot, his wife looked back. Yeah. See, that's symbolic for a lot of you women, because a lot of you women are just, you're completely invested in this world. This is all you got. Your mindset can never come out of this world because this world gives you liberty. That's why the majority of you women are going to be destroyed. So and it's another thing, brothers, women starting to act up, and you know, women they're not taking heed, and it's like all kinds of madness with you women. The Lord's saying it's going to be like the time of Lot, and look at Lot's wife, what happened to her.
Yeah.
It says, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. You see? If you're not getting into a chariot during this time, or you know, the Lord doesn't take you up out of here, you're gonna be a casualty of the destruction that's coming to this place, man. Mm-hmm. You tell this to people, they turn their nose up to you.
Oh yeah.
You tell this to our people, they say you crazy. All right, well then when that time comes, You have no other option but to repent. If you're an Israelite, you other nations, you have no chance.
God.
And that's what they turn their nose up to you for. And that's what they and it's like that. They have a fear of people that talk about that, like the actual end. Like,
They call us the prophets of doom.
yeah, that's what we was talking about today.
The prophets of doom. They're so scared they actually got a name for us. Oh, those are those prophets of doom. They're always talking about the end and this and that. It's like, well, because it's true.
It's the truth. We prophets of truth.
Right, exactly. We're not gonna say anything out of the scriptures. The scriptures didn't say this place wasn't gonna be destroyed. We wouldn't have no reason to say it.
Exactly, and then that's why we go out there and do the work. We need to get out of it too.
Right.
We're trying to tell you it's gonna destroy this place, and we hope we get out of it too. It's not like you people are bug house, man, because you don't want to accept it. It says, verse 29, Luke 17:29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
There you go. When he comes back, the same vibration.
Damn.
Partying and marrying and doing all kind of shit.
Right.
Until it's too late. And they actually see the war going on and Yahweh Shem Shai cracking those clouds. They're gonna be like, oh shit. And what happens? It doesn't really say it in the scriptures, but through the Spirit, what do you think happened when Noah was in the ark? The people were scratching, knocking on it. Let us in. Oh, we should have, we should have believed you. We should have done this. It's gonna be the same thing, man. Like the brother was saying, people are gonna start hitting us up. Oh, we should have listened. You were right. Damn.
It's too late.
Hell yeah.
Because you said it earlier. You said you can't make them get faith that fast. They can't just learn. We can't just tell you. You have to have the. It's too late for you. We told you. Shit. That's all I had, brother. Unless you got something.
Yeah, this is Joel 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 9, because this is what it's gonna lead to, man. All this what Kamala Harris was talking about this is what it's gonna lead to. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's what's going to happen. As soon as America does that, because they mentioned Iran too, and mess with Iran and start defending Israel, hey, you're going to have all these other nations go in there. They're all going to come near, and soon you're going to start hearing news about, oh, Russia's getting ready, to go and step in. Iran's getting ready. Turkey, the Philippines, all these small and great countries, man. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which I believe is what, Iran or Iraq, if I'm not mistaken. So it's over there in that area, It says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
That's not a coincidence that in the past, 20 years, all the war and stuff has ended up in the area over there in the Middle East. And it's been like that for 20 years. Because the prophecy is pulling that way. These prophecies have to end by America having troops over in that area. And that's how this reality, even before we came into the truth, we heard of troops going over to that area in the Middle East. And if that's where the Lord's judgment is going to take place.
Right. It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. And that conference is a big sign of this prophecy being near, man. Almost here. So soon, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if this year they actually start, and we're gonna start sending troops. This is getting out of hand, and so on and so forth.
Lord willing, because when war starts, it's not a because first it's gonna start it's gonna be fundamental war with grounds troops and all that stuff. Now we're in that stage, so this is gonna go pretty fast, man. Through the Spirit, man. I mean, This is that token, bro.
Hey, well, once it starts, it's just gonna be like a snowball effect. Just get bigger, bigger, and bigger.
Right.
I had one more. Unless you had something.
No, you got it.
Okay, so we're gonna finish it off with this one. This is Revelations 11:14. This is the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. You know, and that's what World War III. You know, it's gonna come sooner than we think. It's already making announcements of it. You know, but hey, next time we know, we're gonna see alert or you know what warning. You know, fucking America's going into war, or like that one time it happened. What was it in Hawaii? They got that accidental text message of a missile, or what was, I forgot what it was. And everybody got scared. Hey, this time it's gonna be for real. Right. How many missiles did the scripture say? 200 million. 200 million. It's gonna be a text. They got 200 million missiles heading, towards America within 30 minutes.
200 million. Man.
Everybody send prayers or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that movie, bro. Where I forgot it was with like Nicolas Cage. Did the whole family. I believe it was. I could be wrong. I'm not a movie buff. But it's like they were all holding hands.
At the end, they just did like fuck it. They accepted it and they just hugged and then boom.
That's gonna be the reality of you people. You just gonna have to accept that you about to be destroyed, man.
Yeah, you didn't want to believe us. You want to call us as fools. We're gonna be up in the chariots laughing, and you motherfuckers are gonna be in there.
You gonna become a part of the soil. You and all your nice shit you have down here is carnal, tangible shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's no more American dream. It's all over. It's gonna happen real quick, man. Thus save the Lord.
Yep, that's right. So that's it. No, that's it.
Nah, that's it. That's all I
Hey. So with that, hopefully your brand were edified. Hey, just stay in the spirit, man. Don't let none of these things scare you. Because if Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with us, who can be against us?
Right.
The scriptures say, don't be afraid of sudden fear, neither the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. Because that's who it's for, the wicked, not the righteous. Lord willing, we're those men.
Right.
And we got to have faith, So with that, we're going to end it by giving our praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharala that rule well, and salutations to Yakim out there in the highways and the byways, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Abba.
Abba.